Hi, this is Bill Carmody with a review of chromatic mediants. Chromatic mediants are altered mediant and submediant chords which are generally used to prolong or extend the tonic harmony. To create chromatic mediants and submediants, first identify the tonic and then add the intervals of a major and minor third above the tonic and a major and minor third below the tonic. Now take each of these new notes and treat them as the roots of both major and minor triads. Two of these chords are already diatonic triads, circled here in red, and the other 6 chords are the chromatic mediants. You can embellish the tonic harmony by going from the tonic chord to any chromatic mediant and back to the tonic chord. The effect is elegant but not disruptive to the harmonic flow. Here is the same procedure in a minor key. Notice that in major keys some of the altered roots are lowered, and in minor keys those altered roots are raised. Here again, in the keys of G major and E minor are the tonic triads along with the diatonic 3 and 6 chords. Then to the right are the chromatic mediants, which are the altered 3 and 6 chords. Any non-diatonic major chords can also function as secondary dominants. Additionally, any chord, including chromatic mediants, can be preceded by the dominant of that chord, a secondary dominant or a secondary leading tone. You have learned lots of harmonic choices so far. Try to use them all and make them part of your own music. The E chord functions as a secondary dominant if it resolves down a fifth to an A or an A minor chord. But if it returns to the tonic G chord, it is functioning as a chromatic mediant, which is an altered substitute chord for the tonic. Practice spelling the chromatic mediants in a variety of major and minor keys. Here are the answers to the assignment 12.1 in the text. Do the assignment first and then come and check to see if you did it right. Chromatic mediants are generally reached by third relationship progressions, roots up or down a third. Normal voice rules apply. Double the root whenever possible. These altered harmonies can also be prolonged by inserting their own secondary dominant chord, as in example D, where the 5th chord in is a 5 of the chromatic mediant. Get to a piano and hear this clever effect. Since they usually act as substitute tonic chords, they most often progress from and to the tonic. Here, the final tonic chord is prolonged with the subdominant and variants of the subdominant F chord. The F, A flat, and F minor chords all serve the purpose of delaying and/or extending the final tonic chord. Here, the A flat is both a chromatic mediant, returns to the tonic, and modal borrowing from the parallel C minor. Use these substitute and altered substitute chords frequently to embellish a simple harmonic progression. Again, the balance between too much and too little will come with experience. After you finish a piece and hear it, critique it, and have someone you respect critique it to decide what works and what doesn't. Then, and this is hard, don't revise it, but use what you've learned with your next composition. It is always tempting to keep reworking a piece, but it is much better to create a lot of pieces which will show your growth over time. Here's a take-home quiz, and either Xerox the pages and analyze, or write out the bracket numbers with the analysis below. Include macro curved lines. Notice that bracket 5 is the dominant of 7, while bracket 6 is the dominant of 8. Also indicate the brief tonicizations and or modulations. For example, brackets 20 and 21 are in the key of F, which is different from the previous and following brackets. All of these harmonic variations we've been studying can become just academic unless you try to include them in your own music. We study all this stuff because it's what makes music richer. Use it to make your own music richer as well. And that's all for that. Goodbye.